Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to a match here on WWE 2K25. This is our first of 4 first-round matches in our hardcore number 1 contendership tournament today. Of course, we had 4 yesterday, which those 4 winners have gone into a semi-final next week, and the 4 winners of today will go into a second semi-final. This one is Penta. We have got Mil Muertes, and we have got Chessman. Right then, so Penta, he is currently on +2 after 40 matches, so not necessarily doing terrifically well. He will feel he should be higher than that, and I think he should be higher than that. Whether he's going to be at the very, very top, I don't honestly know. I think sort of upper mid-card is his sort of level. I think, when I say upper mid-card, I mean, don't get me wrong. In AEW, he probably would be main event at this point in time. In WWE, I think he should be hovering around the main event as well. But when we look at the whole of wrestling ever, I don't think he's in the conversation for the top 10 or anything like that, by any stretch of the imagination. But I think sort of top 50 is a definitely good position for him to be. And, of course, he can have great runs in both the hardcore division here, in the cruiserweight division, in the Latin American Championship division when that gets kicking off as well. And maybe even going for stuff like the Intercontinental Championship. He's so cool now he's in the game, isn't he, really? Right then, next up we have got... I can't remember what order I did them in. Looks to be Chessman. So Chessman is on +3 after 9 matches in our ranking system. 8 of those matches were in 2021, 1 in 2022. We haven't seen him since then. And some of you may remember, if your memory is good enough, that Chessman was the very first SWE Hardcore Champion. He won that original King of the Deathmatch tournament to become the first champion. So, yeah, an opportunity here for him after 4 years or so to get himself back involved in the Hardcore Championship picture and maybe even walk away with the championship once again. And finally then, we have got Mil Muertes representing Lucha Underground. I don't know if he ever played Mil Muertes, the character, in AAA itself, or was it just a Lucha Underground character? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, but Mil Muertes has had 15 matches in our Universe mode over the years, and currently sits on +10. He's done fantastically well, and of course, he was our SWE YouTube champion for quite a significant amount of time as well. Of course, played by Judas Messias, or El Messias, who was obviously a AAA wrestler as well, but because when... This is how we do it in the ranking system if you're new around here. Because there's no, like, official speak within the TV show, if that makes sense, that Mil Muertes and El Messias are the same person, we treat them as 2 separate entities on the ranking system. So El Messias is on the ranking system, Mil Muertes on the ranking system separately as well. Right, so standard rules apply in this one. No disqualifications, no countouts, first pinfall or submission anywhere will be the victor. And, of course, when it comes to ranking points, it's +3 for the winner, +1 for winning, and +2 for defeating 2 opponents at once. I'm starting to lose my voice, you know. There's too many bloody videos again. Who writes this schedule? Right. Is that better? Yeah, I've coughed now. I feel a bit better now. Okay. Right then, the bell goes. We are underway. So I don't know a ton about Chessman. Let's do a bit of a Google. See what stuff it is. Apparently Chessman is a man who plays chess as well. Okay. So Chessman has often been linked up with Cybernetico and Charlie Manson as part of their career. Been part of several factions, including the Black Family, La Secta Cybernetica, La Secta del Messias, the Hell Brothers. Okay. So the Black Family was Charlie Manson, Dark Oz, Dark Escora, and Dark Quavo. Also, La Secta Cybernetico was a group including Charlie Manson, Chessman, obviously. I can't bother to read all that. The Hell Brothers. Okay, let's just see. Okay, so he's been former... Okay, this is interesting. So, Chessman is former AAA Tag Team Champion one time alongside Abyss. There you go. Also, Tag Team Champions. Is that an 8-man tag championship? I think it is, you know. Yeah. Looks like he's also been part of the Psycho Circus before as well. Won several champions. Latin American champion, mixed tag champion alongside Tiffany. I don't know, that's not our Tiffany, is it? No, that's a different Tiffany. Yeah, tag team champion twice. Once alongside Abyss, once alongside Averno. Trios champions twice, or 3 times even actually. Once alongside Averno and Cibernetico. Once alongside Averno and Ricky Marvin. And once alongside Averno and Superfly. Tag team Mexican national tag team champions alongside Electro. I forgot Electro Shock was a person as well, yeah. So yeah, he's done quite a bit. In 2010, he was 133rd in the PWI 500. Apart from that, he's never been mentioned ever since. So that's your quick little rundown on Chessman, who debuted back in 1996. He's currently 50 years old now as well. And he's going in for the pin here on Penta, only a 1 count. Mil Muertes with a double axe handle across the back. And there's the spear by Mil Muertes. I always think that El Masai to be bigger than Penta. That's the thing with this game, it always throws me off sometimes with the heights. Nice takedown there by Chessman. And look at Mil Muertes break up the pin pretty easily there. I mean, he kicked and kicked and kicked and kicked before it finally broke. Chessman now springs off the ropes with a dropkick, misses it. And Mil Muertes folding over Penta into what looked to be a sharpshooter, but Chessman was there to break it up straight away. Chessman dumping Muertes to the outside. And then going over and just choking out Penta in the corner. Chessman now rolls him over into the pin. And look at Muertes now with the big clubbing blows against the back. Muertes looking outside the ring, going to get himself some toys. He's got himself a kendo stick, goes straight after the grounded Chessman right across the back with the kendo stick. And then able to avoid Penta and now hitting him with those big kicks. I believe the Penta and Mil Muertes feud was quite a big part of Lucha Underground, actually. It was pretty damn cool. Mil Muertes now has a hold of Chessman. Chessman able to break free. In with a reverse DDT. Penta now runs across with a kendo stick and just throws it at Chessman. I don't know why they didn't just whack him with it, to be honest, but he threw it at him. It was still effective. It worked. Penta now with a strike into the back, sending Chessman straight into the referee. And then in with the sling blade, taking him down. Muertes now swinging the steel chair. Penta able to knock it out of his hands and in with a sling blade on him as well. Penta now strike right into the gut of Chessman. Gonna take him up. Oh, and powerbombs him straight onto the knee. Such a painful maneuver. There's the elbows right into the back of the head there by Penta on Muertes. Now up on the shoulders. And in with a Death Valley driver on the outside. Sending Chessman clashing to the ground. This is the opportunity now then. With Mil Muertes down, it's the opportunity for a Penta or a Chessman to finish the other one off. But no, Muertes stirring back up to his feet. And there's the Penta driver. And Muertes just comes running in with a dropkick, flattens Penta. Overhand strike, and then just smashing the back of the head of Penta into the mat. And now goes to the pin on Chessman. Penta obviously hit. Oh, the Penta driver, and Chessman, I think that little bit of time he had was enough to bring him back around before Mil went in for the pin. Chessman now taking Mil Muertes up, in with a brainbuster on the outside. That matting is really, really thin. This could be Chessman's opportunity, but Penta's able to get across quickly and break it up. Penta now big overhand chop. Penta now with the kicks into the chest, and Mil Muertes with a strong right hand. And there is the Mexican Destroyer on Mil Muertes on the outside. Big opportunity now for one of these two to go for the pin. Mil Muertes is down and out. But Penta's too busy just taunting to the crowd. This is Penta's big issue, you know. He's gone for the pin now. He just waited too long. Got a big boot there by Mil Muertes, flattens Penta. Now goes straight after Chessman. Penta is stirring back up to his feet now. And Penta now, he's got Mil, he's going to take him up, looking for a Penta driver once again. But Chessman is up. Chessman will break this one up, which he does, kick right across the chest. Penta now with a forearm right into the back. Nice German suplex. Penta now back into the ring. Willing the referee back in there with him. Remember, it is Falls Count anywhere, so getting back in the ring doesn't really make a ton of difference. Mil Muertes now with a steel chair, swings it. Penta able to move out the way, and the baseball bat. Across both of their faces, the baseball bat. This is an opportunity for Penta. He's knocked them both down. He does go for the pin, but again, he's wasted so much time taunting the crowd. I don't know, it's not even a 1 count. Penta needs to stop wasting so much freaking time. And there is the stack up there by Mil Muertes on Penta. Penta flips him back through. Nope, Mil Muertes rolls it back through. Chessman now too busy taunting the crowd to actually come over and break the pin up. Chessman, come on! And there's Chessman breaking up with a boot right across the chest. Chessman now big, elbows into the chest, and the running spear by Mil Muertes flattens. And then in with a flatliner. This is a big opportunity for Mil Muertes. He's taken both his opponents out, one with the signature, one with the finisher. Here's the pin on Penta. And that is got to be... No, it's not. I thought that was going to be enough for the winner. It wasn't. Mil Muertes still working over his opponents. That was a big opportunity. Hitting one with the spear, then one with the flatliner. That is normally enough for Mil Muertes to pick up the victory. See Chessman there running, shoulder block, taking down Penta. There's the pin. There's no way he's going to move a shoulder block, surely. But Mil Muertes there to break it up anyway. And Muertes now once again with a flatliner, this time on Chessman. Penta's down and out. Mil Muertes looking strong here. Penta slowly starting to stir. I don't think he's going to get to his feet on time. He didn't, but Chessman able to kick out, and Mil Muertes can't believe it. He's just hit his finisher on both men in this match, and neither of them would stay down for the free. That just shows how desperate these guys are, because in fairness, I mean, Chessman doesn't get a lot of chances. This is his first match in 4 years. He has to win this. He knows he might not get another chance for 4 years. And here is the pin on Penta. Mil Muertes. Oh my God, Mil got there just in time. That was so freaking tight. Nice cutter. Mil Muertes has flattened everyone, including the referee at this point. Muertes now dropping a boot right into the arm. Chessman now has a hold of the steel chair. Penta's down. Chessman runs around, swings it at Muertes. Muertes able to block it. Grabs Chessman face first into the apron. Now has a hold of the ring steps. Right between the eyes of Penta, who drops like a sack of spuds. Muertes now again with the steel steps, this time between the eyes of Chessman. Throws the steps at him as well. Muertes now with the DDT. And Penta's a mile away. I was going to say, if Muertes went for the pin on Chessman, there was a good chance Penta was never going to get there in time. Penta hits a sling blade on Mil Muertes. Brings Mil back up to a standing base. And into the apron. I said yesterday, they really need to add a new animation for when you throw somebody into the ring steps when the top's missing. Nice Muertes dropping Penta face first on the apron. Chessman crashing to the floor. Muertes now under the ring, looking for a toy. He's found himself a light tube. Looked to swing it. Penta said no. And now Penta rolling Mil Muertes up. The referee in with a count. Chessman was going to get there, but Mil Muertes was able to kick out on the 2 count anyway. And there is the flatliner onto the ring steps, the very first step. This has got to be the chance for Mil Muertes. Penta is slowly getting to his feet. It's not going to be quick enough. How did he kick out again? Wow. And Penta now looking for the Penta driver on Mil Muertes. Stacks him up for the pin. I don't know if Chessman's back up to his feet or not. But, oh, and it's still not enough. Wow. Wow, wowie, wow. So many big opportunities for this match to finish, and no one's been able to do it as of yet. Another sling blade by Penta. Mil went for the spear. Penta was able to avoid it. Again, those fucking ring steps. And there is the spear this time, though. Mil Muertes hits it. Chessman is stirring. He's going to get to his feet in time to break it up. Only a 1 count. Again, the ring steps. Again, the ring steps. They've got to add an animation. It's such a simple thing to do. Just throw someone into the ring steps and they just go flying over the top of it. They hit their shins and fly over the top. It's so simple. Penta now with the crucifix. What is Chessman doing? Oh my god, it's happened again. How do people keep losing triple threats because they're too busy taunting? Well, it is what it is. Chessman had his opportunity. He's completely tossed it up. Mil Muertes with that loss then moves down to a +9 after 6 matches. Chessman with that loss moves down to a +2 after 10 matches. But Penta, the man who I think needed this win more than anybody, is going to get himself obviously the victory and the 2 bonus points. He's going to move from a +2 up to a +5, which will take him from 151st position up to 93rd position in our ranking system. And of course, he goes into a fatal 4-way elimination next Saturday in the semi-final, which is another great chance to pick up even more points. Now, of course, we still have 3 more matches today. Those matches will define who's going to join Penta in that match. Next up, we have Rhino versus Masato Tanaka versus Mike Awesome. Then we'll have Sandman versus Cibernetico versus New Jack. Before the last match of the day, La Parka versus Sabu versus Jeff Hardy. And don't forget, we've also got our first of the When Worlds Collide pay-per-views for you this afternoon. We've got United States Championship, Kurt Angle, Chad Gable, Josh Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. We've got Eddie Guerrero versus Andrade 1-on-1, Freedom, Kairi Sane and Io Sky versus the Bella Twins for the women's tag. We've got Sammy Guevara defending his Cruiserweight Championship against Javon Evans and Leo Rush. Moose versus Obafemi versus Omos. We've got Rated RKO versus most likely Joe Exotic, the team of Joe Hendry and Mr. Iguana. Before the main event of the evening, Malachi Black versus Roman Reigns for the SWE Championship. Good night, God bless, I'll be the same. I'll see you soon, bye-bye.